Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
Welcome to something you've never experienced before. Something fun,
Skr,
something exciting,
skr,
something cool, something crazy, and something phenomenal.
zrr.
I'm your co host, Deli Pops, aka the most popping babe in Lagos.
I'm King Cam, aka the most awkward babe in Lagos.
And welcome to
Unhinged. Yeah.
Yeah, so what is Unhinged?
What is unhinged? Guys, there are enough podcasts about gossip and gist. We're here to bring you a fun, safe space. The conversations that we have on our J's, we're bringing it to you.
We're basically just having fun. We're going to be your escape. We're going to laugh. We're going to talk. We're going to just vibe and have a good time. There's nothing serious here. Nothing that we're saying here is serious. Zero seriousness. Just fun and vibes.
Fun and vibes. That's what it's all about. Your safe space during the week. Let's go.
So, who are we?
I'm King Cam.
Okay.
I'm
King Khan from where?
I'm from Plateau State.
I mean, okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's me. I'm awkward. I'm fun. I love to have a good time. That's me. Who are you?
I'm Deli Pops. And if you don't follow me, follow my blog, follow my everything I do,
You're
then
cancelled.
I don't know about how much of a poppy human being you are if you don't know who I am.
I know that's right.
Exactly. So how do we meet? Why are we doing this?
How did we meet? We met in primary school and then we became friends. I knew I just need to railroad over whatever you're about to say
We
now.
met in primary school. Camille used to bully me. She told me that I thought I was better than everyone else because my hair was long. So she used to pull my hair and bully me on
This
the
story
playground.
changes every time
And
we tell
then
the story.
one day she told me to come and take a picture with her. So there's a random picture of her somewhere in her house of two of us from Corona.
So I used to bully you, but you came to take picture with
Yes,
me.
because you were bullying me. You were like, post for the picture now, and I had to.
And you were
stand there.
smiling.
I wasn't smiling in the picture.
You were
I was just
smiling.
there like.
Okay, indeed.
If
You guys be the judge of that.
Anyway, so
Yeah, we're here. We're friends. It is what it is. We actually became best friends in secondary school. But she was trying to form, I want to study, I want to study. That was what we were there
yes,
for.
Camille ruined my life. She used to get me in trouble all the time. It got so bad that she had to leave the school for me. They said one student has to leave, and Camille's parents were like, "Okay, we'll take her."
And then you left shortly after. So what does that mean? I beg.
Whatever.
But
Anyway.
yeah. We're best friends. We have a good time. I'm now. They're always lumping me with you, Adele's Camille.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it.
You love it.
No, I don't.
If you didn't have me, your life would be so dry, so boring, so blah.
You that whenever you travel and I'm posting, you're like, so you think you can have fun?
Literally, if I travel for 6 weeks, you go out like twice.
Ha!
Camille, you don't do shit.
That
without
is a
me.
lie from
Okay,
the
now
pits of
should we try
hell.
it?
We already tried this. We'll try it
No,
again
I'm
now.
saying should we take note? Like next time I travel,
Uh-uh.
every single time that you go out,
I say we've done it and we'll do it again. No problem.
Okay, no problem.
We move. And you guys are also going to be our witnesses.
Okay, cool.
All right.
If you insist.
Yes, we move.
So
we'll record it.
Whatever. Jeff, did anything unhinged happen to you this week?
You guys, I have an issue with Nigerian men.
Why?
The audacity, no matter where in society you find yourself, the audacity is astounding. I went to buy donuts.
Okay.
And I was paying, and I like talking to people. Like, it's just my
Camille
thing.
can talk to the wall. If you just leave her in this room alone, she'll have a conversation with the wall. And I find it so annoying because everywhere we go to, she must talk to somebody.
Okay.
And it winds me up.
Okay, thank you. So back to my story. So I was buying donuts and I'm talking to the attendant guy. And then I'm trying to pay. So I think I put my license down and give him my card. So while I don't know what we're doing. He then picks up my license, looks at it and gives it to me and he goes, so sexy. I was stunned. Like, apart from the fact that I already have really delayed reactions, I was in so much shock that I didn't know what to say. I didn't even realize what had happened until I got to my car. The audacity.
This reminds me of another story where you had a very bad delayed reaction. Should I say the story?
You want to say it, so say it.
Should I say it?
You want to say it. It's already here.
Okay, so we went to Mexico. We're in Mexico, we're chilling, we're in Tulum. We're like, you know what? Let's go to a liquor store and like see we went to buy tequila. So we go
Yeah.
into the liquor store, whatever. There's this like guy, I guess he's the owner of the store,
He looks
whatever.
like the guy in Moana.
Yes. So he's like, and the guy was actually vibing with us.
Yeah,
So
he
like
was
we're
vibing.
talking to
We
him.
were
He had
taking
on,
pictures with
yeah, he
him.
had this like really nice linen outfit on. So my brother was like, where's your drip from now? So we're like, we're just gisting, having fun, everything. Everything. We thought everything was cool. So halfway through, my brother and our friend have finished buying whatever they wanted to buy, and they're like, "Oh, we're going across the road to the pharmacy. Meet you guys at the car." So us girls were sitting there doing whatever we're doing. We come out of the liquor store and we go to the car, and the Cameron is quiet. She now goes, When we were walking out, that guy slapped my ass and said, "Nice ass." It's not funny.
It's not funny, but what do you mean? Should I start crying now?
So my brother was like,
No, I was saying it like just like, oh, this happened. Like, yeah.
my brother was like, "That's not funny." Aaron did not find that funny.
He didn't find it
He
funny.
didn't find it funny.
He didn't let it go.
Yeah, when the boys came, got into the car, everything, Cameron now said what happened. Aaron was like, "That's not funny." That's actually like assault.
He said, that's assault. I was like, yeah, well, it happened. Like,
That was not funny.
yeah. So that
You need
happened.
to work on your delayed reaction.
You talk to God about that. But also, non-Nigerian men, they fucking love me.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what it is about me, like whether
Maybe
I
you
give
give
off.
jungle
I give
fever.
off jungle fever.
Yeah, maybe you
You
give
give
up
me
jungle.
that jungle fever. Yeah, it's the wildest thing. Like
Maybe you just give up jungle fever.
because of all of us, we were all bantering, but there were at
Yeah.
least 6 of us, babes.
Yeah.
But he just looked at me and said, "This is the real nigga. He's the real black bitch. I need that." Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. So that. Those are my. There's one chaotic now and one chaotic before. What about you?
So my driver scammed me. And
Here
I have
we
a
go
love-hate
again.
relationship with my driver. I'm on the brink. He told me that something would cost like a figure. And then the other day we're driving to work, and then okay, so basically I needed a car tire. So and then he said, "Oh, he's going to buy it, and this is the price." I was like, "Okay, cool, whatever." I gave him the money. Then this was like in December, so now it's what are we in? February? Yeah. So I'm driving to work, and then that morning he's like, madam, we need to get another tire. The one at the back has a slash in it, but I patched it, but I think we should change it." So I'm like, "Okay, cool, no problem." In my mind, I'm like, "I beg, this is a problem for the end of the month." Driving to work, and then I randomly see a tire shop. I'm like, "You know what? Stop, reverse." I could already see him looking at me like,
You don't catch him.
I was like, "Reverse." He's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Reverse." I entered this place. He was like, so I get out of the car, going to tire shop. I'm like, "Okay, this is my car outside. I need a tire." The price they told me was half of what my driver told me.
The other half was for his.
He now told me that this is Chinese tire.
And the one he bought is what?
So obviously, when they told me the price of the tire, I was like, "Oh, I can afford this right now." So I bought the tire, and then I come out with the guy with the tire, and the guy is like, "Oh, they actually also changed tires." But it was down the road from my office, so I was like, "Okay, let him drop me at work and then come back to change the tire." In the car, and I start blasting my driver that, "Why did you tell me it cost this amount when this?" He now goes, "And this one that you bought is Chinese tire." I'm like, "Bro."
He always has an answer to everything.
I'm like, "Shut up. Shut up." I was so upset. I'm like, "So you scammed me." I'm like, "Don't worry, 1-0. This 2024. Don't
So
worry."
what is your solution to this problem? Because you and him have been doing like this
No,
all
I
these
have
years.
I have all the solutions now. Don't worry.
You're ready.
I'm ready for him.
Yeah,
now.
let's go this year. So at least on the podcast, welcome to Unhinged. This is also we're
Welcome
going to be
my
checking.
unhinged life.
Welcome to our. We'll
Get,
be
I can't believe I
checking.
got scammed. You really like there's something about getting scammed that just really makes you just feel like a fool.
I get it, but also I think because what's your business with the cost of a tire, right? Things like that makes it easy to scam you. On one hand, from now, just don't let him. Just
things
let the
myself.
mechanic just come and pick up your car. So you're not doing it yourself, but there's
No,
now
but like
that.
I should have actually just asked someone. I shouldn't have just believed him.
How many things will you ask?
Anyway, yeah. So moving along
very, very swiftly.
from my
I pray for
getting
you and
scammed.
your driver. I pray for 2 of you.
From me getting
And
scammed.
your toxic relationship.
From me getting scammed, let's talk about the topic of the day. So today's topic is living in Lagos. Let's talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, the fun, the dead, everything.
Well, Lagos babes.
I'm not a Lagos babe, please. I was
You
not
are a
born
Lagos
in
babe.
Lagos.
That doesn't mean a
I
damn
moved to
thing.
Lagos at the age of
You could have been born in Ekiti
8.
and you can still be a Lagos babe.
Whatever.
You go to all the Lagos hotspots. This your hair. You know, the Lagos people are obsessed with bone straights.
What's in hotspot?
Huh?
What does that mean?
All the hotspots now. In fact, you even know them before others. Yeah, in Lagos, babe.
Whatever.
I was born in Lagos.
Congrats.
Yeah, thanks. Born and raised.
That's nice.
Yeah, I just dipped my toes abroad small, but daughter of the soil. I'm back. I'm back. All right, let's go.
So tell me 2 things you hate about Lagos.
2 things I hate about living in Lagos. Number one, I would say traffic.
Mm-hmm.
I think the traffic in Lagos can be so unnecessary, but I also think it's because there are too many people in Lagos. There are just way too many people in Lagos and too many cars that have no business being on the road.
I agree.
And I don't know how they ended up with roadworthiness.
Mm-hmm.
And the road officers. There's LASMA, there's VIO, there's RSPCA, there's CBTVD, there's ABCDE. There are just too many. And I don't know who is what anymore.
Yeah.
Do you know that one of them stopped me one day and said that I should give him 250K? Do you know how much he ended up taking from me?
1K.
200 naira. And
Damn,
how the whole thing
that
happened.
nigga was down bad to take 200 naira.
No. It was wild. So he said, I went to pick up the car from my auntie's house, and the distance between my auntie's house and my house is like 3 minutes. So he was like, "Oh, I'm driving without a license. Bring 250K." I said, "I don't have 50,000." I said, "Bring 250." I said, "I don't have 250,000 naira." He said, you see this big car you have?" I said, "I don't have it." He said, "Okay, bring half." I said, "I don't even have the half." He now said, "Okay, how much do you have?" I said, "I can give you 2K." He looked at me and said, I now put my phone on airplane mode, and I started doing star, whatever. And I said, see you, network problem. He was so angry. He now said, Madam, I for carry you go station. All this stupid agro nonsense. There was now like a stray 200 naira like on the dashboard. And I said, bring that one. And that was the end of that.
Wow.
200
Pathetic.
naira. A pathetic man.
That's
Disgusting.
pathetic.
I was so
That's
disgusted.
pathetic.
I had the ick.
That's actually pathetic.
Yes. What about you?
I would say, what do I hate about living in Lagos? How pretentious people are.
Let's talk about that.
People are so pretentious. You can meet someone 10 times, and then on the 11th time, they act as if they don't know who you
Yes,
are.
and I always say we've met.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody actually came up to me recently, and I was like, "Hi, Adele. I don't know if you know." I'm like, "I know who you are now." But I know. I even said his name. I was like, "I know your name. I know who you are." Yeah. And he was like, "Oh," I was like, "Yeah, it's not that deep. Now just say hi." Like,
yeah, I think people do that as a defense mechanism because
Why?
people do it all the time. When maybe the same thing we're just saying now that you say hi and they won't say hi
Just
back.
say-
So it's just a
okay,
thing
fair.
of okay, well, let me just. I don't know if you know me. Or I don't know if you remember me. And on one hand, we may feel like the preamble is not necessary, but just to guard against the
fair.
I don't know you.
Fair.
But I also feel like there are times when people come and they give you an attitude without giving you the opportunity to even be
Fair.
friendly back.
Fair.
You know what I
Fair.
mean? Yeah.
Fair.
Okay.
The second one, I would say the fact that when you go out, everybody wants to go to the same place.
Hey God.
Mako is not the only place on a Friday night. Let's go to other places, okay?
Guy.
I hate that thing. Every time, everybody wants to squeeze in the same place. And then when you suggest somewhere new, they're like, what's that? It's not.
Everybody starts going there, all of a sudden everybody now wants to
Nobody
go
ever
there.
wants to like do something different on a Friday night, and I'm sick of it.
That's why
I
everywhere
want
is
to do
squashed.
different things, okay? Please, friends, let's do different things.
Do you remember in December when they apparently traffic for Mako started from the roundabout?
From our road now.
Do you know how crazy that is?
I think we need to diversify as a nation.
Let everybody stop having hive mind. Everybody think for yourself. You and your guys one day say, do you know what? We're not going to Mako today. We're going to, I don't know, another place. Go to another place.
But what I've realized about life is that if you're with your friends, you have a good time regardless of what's happening there. Like, you can go to a club and the club is empty, but you and your guys have nice drinks. The music is nice. You have an amazing time because you're with people you care about. You don't have to be squished off in one place.
Yes. And we all need to get into that. Everybody wants to go to, let's say, Zaza. Then you're in Zaza, you can't move, you can't breathe, you can't do it. You want to dance, you can't dance. Everywhere is choked up.
Okay, so we've said bad things. Let's move on to good things. Tell me 2 good things about Lagos.
Everyone that knows me knows I live for night food. Like,
yep.
Argue with me anywhere or argue with your pastor. Night food is some of the best in the world. I don't care what anybody has to say about that. Our food is top notch. We have variety. We have seasoning. We have chow. And it's actually, a lot of it is healthy as well. except when you had the palm oil. But yeah, a lot of this is actually healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Night food is mad. It's so mad. So that's one of
Mm-hmm.
two. Two, rocks.
Ain't nothing like a Lagos party.
See, go anywhere in the world,
Ain't no
anywhere in
party like
Niger,
a
sing
Lagos
it.
party.
Nowhere parties like
Mad.
Lagos. Not, I didn't say Nigeria, oh, Lagos.
Lagos. Because
In-
Abuja rocks is fucking dead.
I'm screaming. In Lagos, there can be 10 people at a party and
And
it will
you
be mad.
mad.
We went for a wedding, and so I'm usually not a fan of when wedding after parties are not centralized, like when they don't move everybody to one place,
Mhm.
because I don't know. But remember we went for this after party where everybody was on their own, but
Yeah,
it was
really,
so much fun. Lagos people know how to party, and I appreciate that.
Yes.
Now they brought these your boyfriends, the pandas
Oh my
and the
god, I am
gorillas.
obsessed with Panda, Gorilla, and then that gold man with the gun that has the
Yes.
champagne in it. On my wedding day, if I ever get married, I'm going
20.
to have 20 gorillas and that silver man, like 5.
Why don't you just have a circus at this point? or a zoo?
No, I really, really, really appreciate it.
People
I
seem
love
to
it.
hate them, and I don't
I
understand
love them
why.
so
They're
much. They're so
haters.
entertaining to me. I love it.
It always kills me because the person inside is just struggling.
He's literally fighting for his
struggling.
life or her
The
life.
smelling suits.
Okay,
What
so
about you?
my top 2 would be obviously food as well.
Yeah.
Nice food, top notch. Second would be community. I like the fact that like
Yep.
everybody I've kind of grown up with is here. Even though Jackpot has stolen 1 or 2 of my homies, but
They'll be back.
they'll be back. Oh, they always come back.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'd say those are my top 2.
Yeah, I like community as well. Like apart from even the friendship side, I like the fact that everybody here can understand your struggles, can understand when you're
Mhm.
talking about certain things. They just
Mhm.
they get it. You don't have to over explain yourself. If you
Yep,
say,
yep.
you know, I'll give you an example. One day I was late for work, and what was the issue? There was no water. And I called my manager at the time, and he was like, "Man, this is Nigeria. Anything can happen. It's
Yeah.
okay. But if you live somewhere else,
They'll just be like, "What do you mean?
what do you mean
They don't
there's no
even care about
water?
your personal problem. Just
Please
be
come
in
to
your
the office and
at
let
8
me
o'clock."
hear these things." But
Yeah.
you just get it. Like there's community. There's even if I don't know anybody in Nigeria, as long as I'm here, people will just get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually hire. You can hire a stranger to look after your kids, and to some extent, please, grain of salt. To an extent, there are certain things that they won't do. To an extent.
Please, I don't know about that
No,
one.
no, no. That's why I keep saying to an extent.
I don't know about that one. People
No,
are
think
crazy
about-
out here,
No,
but
no,
I get what you mean.
yeah,
I get what you
exactly.
mean.
Hired help.
Yeah.
But abroad, that's why like you have stuff like people are over screened and over.
Yeah.
So we do need to adopt some of that. But yeah, like culture, being able to have staff.
Yeah, that's also a good one. I love I just complained about my driver, but I'm sorry, having a driver, having a steward, it just makes your life so much easier.
Bro.
But let me say something. There's a hardship in Nigeria that's not abroad.
Yes.
Because when I travel, I can cook every single day. Like I know I can go to the store, I'll buy everything already pre-made. All I have to do is put it in the pot and it's mad. In Niger, by the time you go to 3 different shops because you want to make one stupid pasta, okay, maybe Ebano only has cream. It doesn't have the cheese you like. You have to go to delis. You go to delis. Like by the time you've gone to 3 supermarkets, you're already tired before you even get home and start cooking the food.
Yeah.
But there's just an ease that comes abroad, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because whenever I'm abroad, I cook boosts I can cook every single day, and I'll be so happy. Nice. Oh my
Would
god.
you live abroad? In this your current state right now?
I could, but I couldn't. But it wouldn't be full time. Like I would always have to come back to Niger.
When you have kids, could you live abroad?
No, for early years, no.
I
Early years,
agree.
no. Maybe when they're like 10, 11, then yeah. But early, I'll be taking care of small children by myself.
Bro.
Or paying an arm and a leg to have staff. I don't know if I can do that. So people that live abroad with young kids, they really,
the real
try.
MVPs.
They really, really try.
Someone was saying to me that she had a nanny, and she obviously the nannies are for the kids, right? And she had just given birth, so like she was really like struggling to adopt, right, or adapt, and she asked the nanny to just help her to do something very, very little, and then he was
They'll
like,
say
"No,
it's not part of this thing."
Yeah,
I know
she was
somebody
like,
like that the nanny's work is like literally just to be there when the kids come back from school, give them lunch and wait. She won't even help with homework. In Nigeria, your nanny will be asking you, "Don't you have homework?
Don't you have homework?"
Do you get? It's very. There's just a sense of community that I prefer.
Yeah.
in Nigeria. Like small things like, okay, our friend just had a baby. I go to her house like 2, 3 times a week. Because if I'm doing anything there, I just go like to talk to her, carry the baby, just like just give
Support.
support and just be there.
Abroad, you be calculating your
Abroad,
time.
you think about it. Your friend closes work at 5.
Ah.
We now beg her to enter train to come to your house after. Like,
Then by the time you code, we just hook you.
thank you,
Hey.
thank you. That's a community here that I just wish that Nigeria could actually be good.
Yeah, yeah. I get that. But for me, the main thing is those things that I've said are things that can keep me here.
Yes.
And it's
I
good
agree.
enough for me.
I
know
agree.
that last, if worst comes to worst, if I'm having a bad day and I just need to talk to somebody, I can go to your house.
Yeah.
I can just get up. Like it's so funny when people move to Nigeria from abroad, and especially people that swear they can never move back, and they get back and they're like, oh, I can literally get up and go and see my friend.
You can do so many things here that you can. Like,
yeah, it works.
Yeah.
It doesn't work, but it works.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so do you have some unhinged tweets?
I always have unhinged tweets. All right, guys. So you don't know. I was gonna say if you don't know, you don't know. The other day my friends were complaining about the things that I send to them. I send the stupidest things. I don't know how I see them. So I'm gonna read some unhinged tweets that I found. Okay. Sperm donor needed in Lagos. Must be AA and disease free. Pay is 700K.
But how did they arrive at 700K?
What was the base for the calculation?
I want to know.
If the person is in pristine health, can they bump it up a little?
I don't know.
Okay.
But that's crazy.
As at 2024, brake pad is now 55K. If you like, put earpiece the crossroads. I mean, fair.
It's for the people that jog on the bridge with their AirPods.
But you need.
I actually heard a story about somebody that got kidnapped because he was running on the road with his AirPods and he didn't realize that the kidnappers were trying to talk to him, so he was just running and jamming his jams.
Do you know, because I'm very paranoid. When I lived abroad, I used to be very afraid. So sometimes I just put my AirPods in. I'll put 2 and I won't play any music.
Or I'll put 1 so that I can hear.
If I'm like on the bus, I'm fine. When I'm walking, I won't be playing anything.
No, I put 1.
There's nobody will talk to me.
No, I need to put 1. So
fear.
I'll hear half.
No, let me hear my thoughts completely. If anybody is coming too close, I'll hear them well.
That's funny.
All men turn into hoteps when they're broke. All holidays are man-made. I don't need a date just to show you how much I love you. You know, like the men that say every day is Valentine's Day.
Please,
those men have nothing to give you in this life. Every day is Valentine's Day.
I hate things like that.
I hate
it because if you don't have money, you can buy her a nice card. You can
make dinner for her.
You can do so many things that don't involve money. I hate when people make excuses why I don't have money. Nigga, you can do things.
Bro, I can't do anything because I don't have money. Make dinner for her.
You can do so many nice things.
Bro. And we all know how creative men can be when they want to be. When it's time to cheat, you know how to think. Okay, so I'm done with my unhinged tweets.
Mm-hmm.
I have some Lagos icks.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I think they're like 6. Number 1, Lagos guys who go out without a plan and wait until their friends order things. So like they go out, they'll just be standing around.
Do you know the sad thing about Lagos is that I don't even think it's only Lagos, it's just about men in general. Men go out and maybe there are 5 in a group. 1 will be the richest in the group.
Yes.
Maybe 2 will be okay. Like let's say the bill is 100K. Maybe the rich one will bring 40K. The remaining okay ones will bring 20. Then the remaining are meant to bring 10.
Something.
They will just unlook. Or bill is coming, that's when they will say, I'm coming, I need to pee.
Or move to another table.
Or like, I don't like that thing because even as babes, I can't go out with my friends and not pay.
Yep.
So as a guy, why are you doing the same thing of not paying? Why aren't you doing the same thing?
And I've seen situations where like those guys that don't pay, they get so easy, they don't start even bringing babes.
They will bring people, everybody will drink everything, have a good time. Time to pay, only one person is paying. It's very unfair. And I also get the ick easily if I go out with a guy and he doesn't contribute.
One kobo.
Like it really, really upsets me. No, I can't talk to a guy like that. Stay at home. The day that you have money, then you can go out. But not the one that you go out to take a babe to your friend's table. Your friend is not the chairman of the table, so you can't even order a drink because you have to wait for your friend to order because he's the one that's paying.
Then if they order something that you don't like,
you just
can't talk.
Manage it. No, I don't like all of those things.
Okay, my second ick. People who smoke weed indoors.
Yeah.
So I think yes, I say weed, but those people
Smoking
tend
in
to,
general,
yeah,
I hate
smoking in
smoking.
general, especially indoors in closed
It's
spaces.
so inconsiderate.
It's so
Go on the
inconsiderate.
balcony, open a window, do something, go outside, go and smoke outside and come back. We can't just sit down here and then you just light
Choking.
up. No, I don't like that.
If anybody does not know this one, STDs they reign right now.
Okay.
So that's another ick now. Lagos, people are not getting tested in Lagos. People don't
It's
believe
true
in
because
getting
I
tested.
had a conversation with one of my male friends, and he was like, "Oh, that doesn't believe in testing. That it takes antibiotics every 6 months."
Good.
And I was like, "Surely not."
Surely it's easier to
I'm
just
like,
get tested.
you can literally go to you don't even have to go to the hospital, go to Same Lab, go anywhere. There's labs all over Lagos. Just go there and get tested. They'll email you your results and you move on with your life. Why would you go and be shacking Citromax every 6 months? What if what you have is not even Citromax that's going to cure it?
They're curing whatever
He
is
said,
in their body.
that what you don't know, that when you know that you have something is when you die faster. I'm like,
Okay, now, thank you.
Okay.
Conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, men are crazy.
But even apart from that, you know what's sustaining a lot of these people is their mother's prayers. That's what's actually sustaining a lot of people. And there's every small thing is God forbid. So the people that have gotten it, them, they didn't have God.
Thank you.
Okay. Another Lagos ick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Men are in love with other men.
Oh, men love men.
Men are in love
Men love
with
chairman,
other men.
boss, big boss. My boy.
Then even stuff like,
sick.
or like, let's say,
or like you're somewhere and then a rich man walks in and then all the men in the room stand up to go and meet him.
They stand up. They start fixing up.
Hey,
They start,
big boss.
boss, bro.
Makes me sick.
Then anything the man says, this man can say this color is purple. What's funny?
Makes me sick.
Or they even do stuff like, let's say two of us are guys, right? And there's another guy called Jack. And maybe today Jack has done something, or it's Jack's birthday. You've met Jack once, post on an Instagram story. I remember in 1962 when we met and you did, or my boss, after you, bro, stand up.
Then they'll not be saying, oh, babes, runs. I'm like, it's pity because you wish it were her.
You wish.
You have so many things to say about her because you wish it was you.
You wish.
Makes me sick.
My final ick is personal.
Okay.
Men who grunt vigorously in the gym.
I really have a whole list of things I hate about men. But this gym one is a serious one for me because my gym is crazy. And another thing, I'm going to say one gym ick. They stand in the mirror with the weights and then they're pumping and looking at themselves in the mirror. I find that thing so bizarre.
Why are you grunting so vigorously?
I find this so bizarre.
They'll now load weights. Hey.
It's so bizarre.
Do you remember the day when like 7 of them were just
that's what I'm saying. They all stood in front of the mirror and they were like pumping away and I was like, this is crazy.
This is insane. At 10 a.m. on a Wednesday morning.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So those are my Lagos icks.
Okay, fair.
Thank you for listening to me.
You're welcome.
So now we can move to Unhinged.
Yes, I'm going to read some unhinged stories from the internet. Okay. So basically, every week I'm going to compile some crazy stories. So send me stories. I might just read something crazy and note it down for the week or whatever. But yeah. So my first story is an older woman I used to work with decided to set me up with her son. He asked me if I'd like to come over for dinner. This is normally something I would not agree to, but since I knew his mom, I thought it would be fine. Turned out he still lived at home with her, and I overheard her on the phone telling someone that I am here and she cannot wait to offload him onto me forever.
God forbid. God forbid.
She's a witch.
God forbid.
She's a witch.
And you just know she's going to be wicked to the babe.
She's a witch.
You just know that whatever that baby is suffering, she'll be telling her, endure. Men have their vices. You keep him. You could not train him well.
Basically, she just did not want the son anymore. So she was trying to pawn him off onto the girl.
Yeah, and that's wicked.
Nice. Okay, the second one. My roommate was contacted by a very wealthy man who asked her to be his pet for a month for $10,000.
Fair.
Sex wasn't even on the list. She just has to dress up like a dog, eat out of a bowl, use a litter box, and sleep in a little cage at night. She's apprehensive about it, but we're too broke not to do it. First of all, who is we? So you want me to go and make 10K and come and give you after I was humiliated?
I'm sleeping in a cage and who is we?
Who is we?
I'll pay my half of the rent, so you pay your half of the rent. Whatever you want to go and do.
Who is we? And we treated like a dog and come and give you the money.
When we were going through the list, I was like, can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? I can do everything except the cage.
You dress up like a dog that eats from a bowl.
You should not just me and the man. Who else is seeing it? Everybody else is
The
seeing it
problem with
now.
me is that like, I'm very unserious, so I'll bust out laughing, and then I'll start asking him, "So, do you like this? Is it turning you
I
on?"
don't even know whether you like
I
it or
will.
not.
I just don't know how to control myself because that kind of situation, it will be
You're
awkward.
just like, if you're stupid, let's just take it
Yeah,
further.
I always like to take things to the next level, so I'll sabotage it myself. I know. Because I'll get there and I'll just be like, so how many other people have done this for you? I'll just start talking to
Can I tell you
myself.
something?
What?
When I was in uni once, I was like, I need a job, or like summer. So I need a job, I need a job. So I went on Craigslist. And then they were looking for like bar girls, right? It's like, okay, this sounds promising. So I clicked on it. This really long ad. You need to be comfortable with nudity.
Oh my
You
God.
need to be comfortable around older men. You need to be willing to wear costumes. That the tips are really big. They will not reveal the name of the club you're going to work at until they're ready to hire you, because they were hiring via an agent. I said, wow, very good. I just closed the ad. I just closed the ad. I said, wow. So that I'll now be there. One old man will now be robbing me. I now can't say anything because tips are mad.
No, please. Next one. My baby mama is a nurse and she took great care of my mom when my mom was ill. I left her for another woman and she's been pissed. Unfortunately, I had an accident and got sent to the hospital. I was in a coma, but I could hear my surroundings.
Good.
My baby mama came in the night and whispered, "I'm putting the plug on you," in my ear. I was horrified when I woke up. I also found out that my mom signed a do not resuscitate order. I live with my mom and I'm scared she's going to kill me because she loves my baby mama more than me.
I love that.
Do you know why I like this? Usually mothers can never, ever call their whack ass sons out.
This my
But
baby mama
this,
said, I'm playing the long game.
this, I love it. The mother said, "You are a bastard and I'm going to treat you as such." Shout out to you, mama.
Shout out to the mama. Shout out to the baby mama
Shout out.
too.
I don't even care about the baby mama. The mother is doing the right thing. Your son is a fool and you're treating him as such. I love that.
Good.
I love
The only
that.
reason why I say shout out to the baby mama, the baby mama, she was playing. It could have been a thing where her and the mom just got along. But now,
I like this.
I'm going to pull the plug. And guess what? Me and your mom say I've discussed. You're out. Good. I love it.
Okay, next one. I work long hours and don't have time to cook during the week. My living boyfriend complained and we got into a big fight. A few days later, I started seeing containers of different types of food in the fridge. I asked him where he was buying them from and he mumbled something incoherent. After a few weeks, I was confused because the food was amazing and it kept coming every other day. So I decided to do some research and found out that my boyfriend is sleeping with his mom's friend for food. When I confronted him, he said it's a transaction, so it doesn't count as cheating.
Maybe I said men are resourceful when they need to be. When it counts now.
How can you start knocking your obsessive friend based
For
on
chow.
chow? So you cannot fucking make yourself some lunch. You
Indomie,
cannot order
you can't
something.
order.
There are so many businesses out there that do container food. Come on, my brother.
Hey, God. Hey, that's down. He's low. He's low. Do you know what that means? But I'm that kind of man. He didn't think of other options, though.
It just shows two things to me. You are lazy. Not only are you lazy, you're a cretin. You can go deep into the floor. You are so low and
knocking your
disgusting
mom's friend
because of
for chow.
No, that's bad.
He should go to hell.
I'll report him to his mommy.
I report him to the church.
I will break up with him. I'll report him to his mommy and break up with him.
You know, mommies never know their password. If I was her, I'll find out the mommy's password. I'll write in the group chat that Cecilia and my son are fucking. If we're gonna blow it up, let's blow the whole thing up now.
Okay, my final story. This story is crazy. So, my friend called me and asked me if I wanted to come to a sex store. I had never been to one, so I said sure. We got an Uber and went to the store. I bought a massive dildo and I was so excited. When we were leaving the store, I didn't realize that the dildo had fallen out of the bag they gave me, and a lady on the road screamed, "Auntie, your prick don't fall." I was so ashamed that I got into the Uber and ran away.
Why did she run?
Imagine buying a massive dildo and somebody telling you your prick has fallen on the road.
Why did she run?
I would run.
If you can buy the dildo, then you can. I don't.
Yeah, but it's a sex shop now. In the shop, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there were like 1 million people on. Like the road would have been busy.
I'll pick it. I spent my money on it.
You don't have shame.
I'll pick it. I'll go and watch it when I get. I'm picking it up. I bought it. It's my property.
That's crazy.
I definitely
I
know
can't
somebody else
lie.
will use it.
I'm running away from it.
Why?
I
Your
don't
prick
know.
don't fall. Pick the prick. Your prick don't fall.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
do you know the best part?
What?
If it's an Uber driver, the Uber driver now I've heard them say your prick don't fall.
The Uber will just be quiet
Bro, the
on
guy
the
the
way
whole time
home.
just be thinking, she a little freak. But pick it up.
I won't pick it up. I'll just have to go home and think about my life.
Why? Like, okay, so when you
Maybe
don't
when
know
I
the
get
woman
home,
from
when I get
anywhere,
home, I order online.
or you send a Uber package
Uber
delivery,
package
go and
delivery
pick it
to
up.
pick it up.
No, but think about it. You don't know the woman from
It's not
anywhere.
even that.
You're
On the
likely not going to
road,
see her
I'll not be
again.
looking for my prick on the road.
You're not looking for it. They've given the woman has said your prick. So you just look and pick it up. He's pointing to you because you know
No.
Nigerians, they're very animated. Your prick don't fall. So
I'm
you just
sure
need to follow her
everybody on the
finger.
street looks for this prick.
You don't know them from anywhere. Maybe they need prick too. Think about that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this episode, we need you to do a few things.
Hold up.
Oh,
This is the end of
wait.
our first episode.
No, we don't know. We have to say one or two things. So, what should people expect from Unhinged?
Chaos. Fun. No advice. I'm not advising anybody here. I mean, we could sometimes.
Why not, please?
But
If you send us a story, we're just going to laugh about it and then say one or two funny things. If you get anything from what we say that can help you,
that's between you
that's
and
between
yourself.
you and yourself. But don't ask us for advice. Just tell us things so that we can like laugh and talk about it.
Unless it's those like chaotic things where you've said everything and you know what you're going to do. You now say advice because you're not really looking for advice.
Yeah.
You can take that one.
So yeah, it's just something new, something fun. It's not a serious podcast.
Something
We're just
fresh.
here to just laugh and have a good time. And Lagos is crazy. Life is crazy. Let's all just be crazy together.
Yes, and let's have a good time.
I agree.
Yes, so that is us on Unhinged. We are Unhinged. That's how we got the name.
Yes, we are Unhinged.
How do you feel? End of our first episode.
I enjoyed it.
High five. Yes, we did it.
We did it. So after like 6 months, we shall did it. And follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at UnhingedNG.
Yes.
Send us your stories.
Yep.
We're gonna have some hosts, so tell us some guests. Sorry, send us like messages. Tell us who you think is unhinged, and we should have on the show. Maybe one day we'll talk about like our wish lists, guest lists, and then maybe one of them will be like, oh wow, yeah.
Wow, I
so
love these people so much. They're so funny.
maybe,
They're so fine. I just want to
Yeah.
like talk to them.
Yeah.
That'll be a lot of fun.
So we hope you enjoyed the first episode, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.